We pick up where we left off last time, gluing in the wing struts and getting the pilot figures, crews all painted up. And then we're going to start working on the rigging. We got the rigging all installed and we got the thing primered. And we got it in the basic paint. We got our crew figures getting put in. You can see a lot of the rigging is done there. The engines are installed, just waiting for the props to go in. And we got the wings being glued on final time, and that's where their props are at. We're ready to.
Hi guys, here we are back with the Gotha, the Aurora 1976 kit, and just want to show a little progress that we've made on it. As far as assembly goes, it's just about finished. Um, I still have to do the decals. I haven't even seen if I'm going to use the ones that came in the kit, if they're still viable, or if I have to get some aftermarket. I still have to check on that. We just finished getting our paint down on there and got most of the assembly done, and let's start right here. We have our figures and the pilot, the front gunner and the rear gunner in there. We'll get a better look at the rear gunner when we swing it around. And we did the rigging. I put the top wing on, got everything lined up the way I wanted, and got all the supports glued in place and let them set up so they're nice and firm. And then I went without gluing the top wing on so that I could take it off and get better access to doing the rigging. So that's what we have there. We have the rigging for the rudder and the elevator. It's all on there. See if we can get it on. Our guy back here. Yeah, it must be cold there in the back because he's standing there like looking like he's freezing. But there's our tail gunner. And the hole here was so that he could shoot down through the fuselage to a plane coming up from behind, because the lower section is open, and on some Gothas they actually had a secondary gun down there that he could crouch down and fire from underneath. This is the Gotha G.V, if I didn't mention that already. So we've got it painted. We did a little bit of the staining and weathering on it. Let me tip it up here. We've got our bottom all done in the light German blue. We got our bombs on. So there's the hole where he could poke his gun through to shoot at planes below him. So we got all the rudder and elevator lines are in there. We've got our engines mounted. What did I do with the props? Here are the props. We've got them painted front and back. They actually go on the back side here. They go back here because this was a pusher plane. So we've got basically down to put the top wing on. We got to install our fuel lines after we get the top wing on. The fuel lines here, and then do the decals. I'm going to spray these and see if they're going to work. And if they don't, then I'll have to get something else ordered in, some kind of generic World War I markings that I can use on the Gotha. There's tons of decals for a Polish Gotha but none of that, and decals for 1/72 scale Gothas, but I couldn't find anything for a 1/48 that was in stock anywhere. Let's see. Better reach around without knocking stuff over here. Here's our upper wing again. The bottom side was painted in that light German blue. Top side, we got a fuel tank on there, and so it was basically the point of getting everything lined up and in its proper holes, and then they'll have our Gotha. So next time we see this, it should be finished, but depends on the decals. So till then, good morning, good evening, good night, depending on where you are when you watch this video. If you'd like a shop card, email your address in the description. If I forget to put it in the description this time, you can look at any of the other videos and find it. It's also on the About page. So before I waffle, we'll see you guys. Have a good night.